Picture this. You're walking through a grocery store and you see a pineapple sitting there for $3. Now imagine that same tropical fruit, but priced at $45 each. What could possibly make one pineapple worth 15 times more than another? The answer lies in a fascinating contradiction that most people never consider. While millions believe pineapples grow quickly on tall tropical trees, the truth is far more remarkable. Each premium Hawaiian pineapple takes exactly 24 months to mature, growing directly from the ground on a single plant that produces just one fruit per cycle. In the volcanic soils of Hawaii, only 400 specialized farms cultivate what many consider the world's most expensive pineapples, with each golden crown destined for luxury markets across Asia. These aren't your ordinary supermarket pineapples. Each fruit represents 2 full years of meticulous care, scientific precision, and generations of agricultural expertise passed down through Hawaiian farming families. The statistics are staggering. While industrial pineapple operations produce millions of fruits annually, these Hawaiian farms focus on perfection over quantity, with some producing fewer than 50 pineapples per day. The premium pineapple industry moves $180 million annually through Hawaii's economy, supporting over 3,000 families who have chosen quality over mass production. Each fruit that reaches the luxury markets of Japan and South Korea generates $32 in pure profit, sustaining rural communities that resist the pressure of tourism development. Join us as we dive into the extraordinary world of premium pineapple cultivation, where tradition meets innovation, and every golden fruit tells a story of patience, precision, and the pursuit of perfection. This is a journey that will change how you see this humble tropical fruit forever. The story of Hawaiian premium pineapples begins in the early 1900s, when James Dole first recognized the island's unique potential for tropical fruit cultivation. What started as an experimental venture has evolved into a sophisticated industry that produces some of the world's most sought-after pineapples. Unlike the massive industrial plantations found in Costa Rica or the Philippines, Hawaiian premium pineapple cultivation represents a completely different philosophy. Where industrial farms prioritize volume and efficiency, Hawaiian growers focus on creating the perfect fruit through time-intensive artisanal methods. The economic importance of this industry extends far beyond simple agriculture. Each premium pineapple commands prices 15 to 20 times higher than conventional varieties, not through marketing gimmicks, but through genuine quality differences. The extended growing period allows these pineapples to develop sugar concentrations reaching 18 to 22 degrees Brix, compared to the 12 to 14 degrees found in mass-produced fruits. The volcanic soil of Hawaii provides ideal growing conditions, rich in minerals and well-draining properties that prevent root rot while delivering essential nutrients. The consistent tropical climate, with temperatures ranging between 75 and 85 degrees Fahrenheit year-round, creates perfect conditions for slow, steady fruit development. Annual production numbers tell the story of this industry's focus on quality. While a single Costa Rican plantation might produce 50 million pineapples yearly, the entire Hawaiian premium industry produces approximately 200,000 fruits annually. This represents just 4% of what one large industrial facility creates, yet generates comparable revenue through premium pricing. The primary markets for these exceptional fruits are the luxury food sectors in Japan, South Korea, and select American metropolitan areas, where discerning consumers willingly pay premium prices for superior flavor, texture, and the prestige of Hawaiian origin. The process that creates these remarkable fruits is unlike anything seen in conventional agriculture. The journey of a premium Hawaiian pineapple begins not with seeds, but with careful selection of crown slips from previously harvested fruits. Master growers examine hundreds of crowns, selecting only those with specific characteristics: 40 to 60 healthy leaves, robust root development potential, and genetic markers indicating superior fruit quality. These selected crowns undergo a curing process, lasting 14 to 21 days in climate-controlled facilities. During this critical period, The crowns develop their root systems while being treated with organic fungicides to prevent disease. Temperature must remain precisely between 78 and 82 degrees, with humidity maintained at 65%. The preparation of planting fields requires months of advanced planning. Hawaiian volcanic soil, while naturally rich, needs specific amendments for optimal pineapple cultivation. Farmers incorporate aged compost, volcanic ash, and carefully balanced mineral supplements to achieve the ideal pH of 5.5 to 6.0. Each acre requires approximately 4 tons of organic matter, worked into the soil to depths of 18 inches. Field layout follows precise geometric patterns, with plants spaced exactly 30 inches apart in rows separated by 6 feet. This spacing allows adequate air circulation while maximizing land efficiency. Each acre accommodates approximately 2,400 plants, significantly fewer than industrial operations that pack 4,000 or more plants per acre. The planting process itself is ceremonial in its precision. Each crown is positioned so the growing point sits exactly 1 inch above soil level. Workers, many with decades of experience, can identify subtle signs indicating whether a crown will thrive or struggle. The initial watering uses a specialized nutrient solution containing mycorrhizal fungi that form symbiotic relationships with pineapple roots. During the first 90 days, young plants receive daily monitoring. Irrigation occurs through drip systems, delivering exactly 0.3 gallons per plant daily, adjusted based on rainfall and temperature. This period determines whether each plant will develop into a premium producer or be removed and replaced, making early care absolutely critical for long-term success. Month 4 through 18 represents the vegetative growth phase, where pineapple plants develop their characteristic sword-like leaf structure. Each plant must produce between 60 and 80 leaves to support premium fruit development, with new leaves emerging at a rate of 2 to 3 per month. Nutrition during this phase follows a complex schedule developed over generations of Hawaiian cultivation. Weekly applications of custom-blended fertilizers provide nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium in precise ratios that change as plants mature. Micronutrients including boron, manganese, and zinc are applied monthly, with dosages calculated based on soil tests conducted every 6 weeks. The irrigation system represents a marvel of agricultural technology adapted to Hawaiian conditions. Computer-controlled drip lines deliver water based on real-time soil moisture readings, weather data, and plant growth stage. During the hot summer months, plants may receive irrigation 4 times daily in small quantities, while cooler periods require only twice-weekly watering. Pest management combines traditional Hawaiian knowledge with modern organic techniques. Beneficial insects like ladybugs and lacewings are introduced to control aphids and mites naturally. Nematode populations in soil are managed through crop rotation and beneficial bacteria applications, avoiding the synthetic chemicals used in industrial operations. Disease prevention requires constant vigilance, as Hawaii's humid climate can promote fungal problems. Weekly applications of organic copper compounds protect against black rot, while careful pruning removes damaged leaves before problems spread. Each plant receives individual attention, with workers checking for early signs of stress or disease. Quality monitoring intensifies during months 12 through 18 as plants approach reproductive maturity. Leaf color, growth patterns, and overall plant vigor are documented for each individual plant. Those showing superior characteristics are marked for crown collection from their eventual fruit, ensuring genetic quality continues into the next generation. The technology involved includes soil pH meters, leaf tissue analysis, and computerized climate monitoring systems that track temperature, humidity, and rainfall patterns. This data helps growers optimize conditions for each growth phase, ensuring every plant receives exactly what it needs when it needs it. Month 19 marks the beginning of the reproductive phase, when a small purple flower emerges from the center of each plant. This flower, called an inflorescence, contains approximately 150 individual flowers that will fuse together to form a single pineapple. The timing of this emergence cannot be controlled or predicted exactly, making harvest planning a complex logistical challenge. The flowering period lasts approximately 6 weeks, during which each individual flower opens, is pollinated, and begins developing into a segment of the final fruit. Hawaiian growers prevent pollination to ensure seedless fruits, as seeds would create hard, inedible sections. Workers remove flowers daily using specialized tools, a labor-intensive process that significantly increases production costs. Fruit development from flower to harvest requires exactly 20 to 24 weeks, depending on weather conditions and variety. During this period, the developing pineapple grows from a small green knob to a full-sized fruit weighing between 4 and 7 pounds. Premium fruits typically weigh 5 to 6 pounds, the optimal size for luxury markets. Quality monitoring becomes daily routine during fruit development. Sugar content is tested weekly using refractometers that measure Brix levels through small fruit samples. Premium Hawaiian pineapples must achieve minimum 18 degrees Brix, with the finest specimens reaching 22 degrees, compared to 12 to 14 degrees in commercial varieties. Color development provides the primary harvest indicator. Premium pineapples are harvested when the bottom third shows golden yellow coloration, indicating optimal sugar development while maintaining proper acidity balance. Harvesting too early results in sour fruit, while waiting too long creates overly sweet fruit that doesn't ship well. The harvesting process requires skilled workers who can assess ripeness instantly. Each fruit is cut by hand using curved knives designed specifically for pineapple harvesting. The crown is immediately removed and prepared for next season's planting, while the fruit receives initial cleaning to remove any soil or debris. Processing facilities on premium farms handle maximum 100 fruits daily, focusing on careful sorting and packaging rather than volume processing. Fruits are weighed, measured, and photographed for quality documentation. Each pineapple receives a unique identification number linking it to specific field location, harvest date, and quality metrics. Export preparation involves specialized packaging designed for luxury markets. Individual fruits are wrapped in protective foam, placed in custom wooden crates, and shipped via air freight to maintain optimal freshness. The entire process from harvest to customer delivery takes 48 to 72 hours maximum. The premium pineapple industry employs approximately 3,200 people directly across Hawaii's 400 specialized farms, with each farm averaging 8 full-time workers. These positions provide stable, year-round employment in rural communities where alternatives are often limited to tourism or construction work. Family farming represents the backbone of this industry, with many operations passed down through 3 or 4 generations. The Tanaka family on Maui has grown premium pineapples since 1934, while the Rodriguez operation on the Big Island began in 1941. These multi-generational businesses maintain traditional knowledge while incorporating modern techniques. Economic impact extends throughout rural communities as pineapple farms purchase supplies, equipment, and services locally. Each farm generates approximately $450,000 in annual local spending beyond direct wages, supporting equipment dealers, feed suppliers, transportation companies, and packaging manufacturers. The export market drives impressive revenue numbers, with premium Hawaiian pineapples selling for $40 to $50 each in Japanese department stores and $45 to $60 in Korean luxury markets. Annual export volume reaches approximately 120,000 fruits, generating $14 million in direct export revenue. Comparison to other Hawaiian agricultural products reveals pineapple's economic efficiency. While coffee generates approximately $28,000 per acre annually, and macadamia nuts produce $35,000 per acre, premium pineapples generate $42,000 per acre with lower labor requirements than coffee. The industry supports additional businesses, including specialized equipment manufacturers, organic fertilizer suppliers, and agricultural consultants who serve premium fruit operations throughout the Pacific. Research partnerships with University of Hawaii provide ongoing development of improved cultivation techniques and new varieties. Future growth projections indicate expanding Asian markets could support 50% industry growth over the next decade. Rising disposable income in China presents potential new markets, while established Japanese and Korean customers continue increasing their premium fruit purchases annually. Value-added products from pineapple cultivation include leaf fiber for sustainable textiles, concentrated juices for pharmaceutical applications, and organic compost from processing waste. These secondary products add approximately 15% to overall farm revenue while supporting Hawaii's sustainability goals. The premium pineapple industry faces significant ethical dilemmas that challenge its long-term viability. Primary among these is the economic pressure from real estate development, as luxury resort developers offer $2 million per acre for prime agricultural land that generates only $120,000 annually through farming. Environmental concerns center on water usage and sustainability practices. While premium farms use significantly less water per fruit than industrial operations, Hawaii's limited freshwater resources face increasing pressure from tourism and urban development. Some critics question whether luxury food production justifies substantial water consumption in a resource-constrained environment. Labor equity represents another complex issue, as farm workers earning $22 to $28 hourly produce fruits sold for 50 times their daily wages. While these wages exceed Hawaii's minimum wage and provide stable employment, the wealth disparity between producers and consumers raises questions about fair value distribution in luxury food markets. Climate change threatens the industry's future through changing rainfall patterns and increased storm frequency. Traditional 24-month growing cycles depend on predictable seasonal patterns that are becoming less reliable. Adaptation strategies include greenhouse cultivation, but covered growing may compromise the natural qualities that justify premium pricing. The sustainability debate extends to transportation, as air freight shipping generates substantial carbon emissions for products that provide luxury rather than essential nutrition. Each pineapple's carbon footprint equals approximately 4 pounds of CO2 emissions from harvest to consumer, raising questions about environmental responsibility in luxury food markets. Social impact considerations include the industry's effect on Hawaiian cultural identity and land use traditions. While pineapple farming preserves agricultural land use, it also represents colonial agricultural practices that displaced native Hawaiian food systems. Some advocates argue for returning agricultural land to traditional taro and sweet potato cultivation. The preservation versus progress dilemma becomes acute as farming families face retirement without younger generations willing to continue agricultural work. Tourism jobs offer more predictable income and better working conditions, threatening the knowledge base necessary for premium fruit production. What responsibility do consumers bear for supporting agricultural practices that provide luxury items while rural communities struggle with housing costs and limited economic opportunities? Should premium pricing support higher wages for agricultural workers, or does market economics appropriately determine compensation levels? As you consider these complex issues, ask yourself, does preserving traditional agricultural practices justify the environmental costs and social inequities inherent in luxury food production? The future of Hawaiian premium pineapples depends not just on agricultural expertise, but on society's willingness to address these fundamental questions about food, fairness, and environmental responsibility. What role should luxury agriculture play in our food system? And are we prepared to pay the true costs of the choices we make? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the fascinating world of specialty agriculture.